Hey guys, it's Riley with XKGLOW, and today we are going to be going through an in-depth install on our brand new XKmax rock lights on this Jeep JK. XKmax is our 5th generation lighting system. It is an addressable RGBW system, meaning you're going to get the full color RGB, but you're also going to get a very bright pure white light, which is a super cool feature, especially with our rock light kits. Let's take a look at what actually comes in the kit itself. We're going to have the instructions. You'll have your XKmax controller, a bundle of zip ties, the switch wiring harness to connect the controller to the battery, some 3M and some wire clips. We will have all of the extension wires, and then we've got all 8 rock lights. Let's take a look at a couple of the tools we're going to need to install these rock lights, but before we get into them, these rock lights are a universal kit. So we've developed these pods to be mounted on Jeeps, trucks, cars, side-by-side trailers. It doesn't matter. So this install is going on a Jeep, but you may need more tools depending on what you're installing these rock lights to. But for this Jeep, the only thing we're really going to need is a drill or an impact, a screwdriver, and a Phillips bit, because all of the rock lights do come with self-tapping screws. And then we will need a 10mm socket to hook the controller to the battery itself. So now that we know what's all in the kit and what tools we need, let's go ahead and jump into the install. The first thing we're going to do is pop the hood, because we are going to need to get to the battery to hook the controller to, and we'll be running some wires inside the engine bay. And while I do that, I just want to stress the importance of the layout of this rock light kit. So we've developed these kits to be installed in a pretty specific way, meaning that whenever you run from your controller, it is going to be a 2-channel controller. So one side is going to be for the driver side of the vehicle, one side will be for the passenger side of the vehicle. So when you're looking at the vehicle, we'll split it right down the middle, and all of the rock lights are connected in a series. So basically you'll have your controller under the hood, and if we're talking the channel A or the passenger side, the first rock light on the front of the vehicle will be connected to the controller, and then the second rock light will be connected to the first, so on and so forth. We will do the same on both sides. That way all of our chasing patterns and everything will be in unison from front to back of the vehicle. But we'll also get the dual control, where we can hook our turn signals into each side of the vehicle and make each side a different color. So it's very important that when you're laying this kit out, that you are starting from your controller in the front of the vehicle, and you do one series of lights down the driver's side and one series of lights down the passenger side. So now we've got that laid out, we'll go ahead and jump into screwing the rock lights in all of the wheel wells. Now that it's time to mount the rock lights under the wheel wells, there's actually 2 different wiring options we have with these. I'm just going to show you the difference. We've got a rubber piece here that is not necessary, but it will help you when you surface mount. So this would be a through hole mounting scenario where you drill the hole, the 2 wires would go through it. I'm actually going to be doing the surface mount, meaning that I can actually take this rubber piece and I will get both of those wires through the rubber like so. And then there's going to be a channel in the back of the rock light that wire will fit down into. So I will do that with both sides, and then put this rubber piece back on, and it will act almost as a little bit of a spacer. So now everything is lined up. I'm not going to be self-tapping into those wires. They're out of the way. So now I'm ready to go ahead and get this screwed into the Jeep. Basically what we want to do is try to light up as much of the ground and as much of the wheel as possible. So almost spacing them out as far as possible, trying to get them on a little bit of an angled surface. If they're pointing out is even better, but that's not always an option depending on what, kind of vehicle you're mounting them on. Now that we've got the locations picked out of where we're going to install the rock lights, we're going to go ahead and take our self-tapper and start screwing them in. I just finished up the front 2 rock lights on the front fender, so I'm going to go ahead and start working my way to the back while we're drilling into the Jeep. I am actually going to be doing the through hole wiring on the back side, so I've already got my big hole drilled through the fenders of the Jeep. So now I will be able to come in here and run my wires up through there. And I'll make sure I feed those all the way through. That way nothing is getting pinched. Now that I've got those through, we will take our self-tappers and get those screwed in. I've got all 4 rock lights mounted on the driver's side, so now we're gonna start plugging all of those in. And I wanted to show you guys on the connectors themselves, we're starting from the front rock light and working our way to the back. Whenever you go to plug these in, you will see these tabs. These are actually tear-off tabs. So when you're going through any of the holes you've drilled, you could rip those off, or whenever you plug them in, they do line up. So you'll line up those tabs and the logos on the connector. You can put a zip tie through this, a bolt, anything to kind of help tie this wiring up. So again, we will start from the front rock light, work our way back, plugging all of these in and using the extension wire, going in between the wheel wells to make that long run, and we should be good to go. An important note before we connect this first rock light is that the controller actually has the female wire connections coming off of it. So we will take the male connection on the extension wire from the first rock light and make sure that that is the end going to the controller. And then the rest of the Jeep will plug into one another on each side. We've got all of the rock lights installed and wired up on the driver's side. Now we're gonna do the exact same process here on the passenger side. And again, a note, we want the male end connection from the rock lights going towards the controller. So just be sure that you got that facing the front of the vehicle. Now that we've got the rock lights mounted and wired onto the Jeep, it's time to connect them to the XKmax controller. To do this, you would typically use the switch wiring harness with the terminals on there that'll go directly to your battery. This Jeep's actually got our XK command kit, so we're gonna hook it directly into the switch pack here. What you will do is same process. You'll take your XKmax controller and we'll put it on the DC plug just from the switch wiring harness, and we will turn the push button switch on. You will see the controller flashing green. That means it is ready to be paired to your phone. If you have not downloaded the XKmax app yet, the easy way you could do that is to just grab your instructions, and we've actually got the QR code there for the Apple Store and the Google Play Store where you can go scan that and download the app directly. I have already got the app downloaded, so I will go ahead and get the app opened up here and start pairing to the controller. So how to do this is we will go open up the app and hit the hamburger menu in the top right corner. You will see there's a new controller that needs to be paired. So I will tap that. I can hold it over here by the controller. And as you can see, it will connect. We'll say done and that we agree with the legal notice. And now we're ready to go. We're gonna make sure that we plug in both channels, the driver and passenger side, to the controller, and the app will be pre-configured. There is a ton of different features built into the XKmax app, so be sure to stay tuned to the channel. We will walk you through how to hook your rock lights into your turn signals, maybe hook them into your dome light, and just explore all of the features that we have in the XKmax app. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more install videos and features and tips for our XKmax series.